Hello friends. The Indian Ganges River is a famous spiritual tourist destination that you must definitely visit once when you arrive here. So what is special about this place? Let's start today's story right away, everyone. The name of the river is named after the Hindu goddess Ganga. The Ganges River has a basin of 907,000 square kilometers, one of the most fertile and densely populated areas in the world. The Ganges River is 2,510 kilometers long and originates in the Himalayas. The Ganges River is the most important and sacred river in India. It is a lifeline for millions of Indians who live near the river and rely on it for their daily needs. The Ganges River has deep religious and spiritual significance for Hindus, inspiring literature, art and healing beliefs. Its dynamic nature and cultural impact make it a symbol of faith and tradition in India. In particular, the city of Varanasi is considered one of the holiest places in Hinduism due to its location on the Ganges River. The Ganges River has hundreds of ghats, which are steps leading down to the river. These ghats are used for bathing, religious ceremonies, cremation ceremonies and as gathering places for spiritual activities. Constant river with Indian life. The Ganges River Basin is the most populous, largest and most agriculturally productive region in India. Almost the entire Ganges Delta region has been cleared of forests and grass to serve agriculture. Because the Ganges is fed by snow-capped mountain peaks, its water volume remains high all year round and the river is used for irrigation even during the hot, dry season from April to June. During summer rain, heavy rainfall can cause severe flooding, especially in the delta. Animals on the banks of the Ganges River. During the 16th and 17th centuries, the upper part of the Gangetic Plain was a haven for several species of wild animals, such as Bengal tigers, Asiatic elephants, goes, Indian rhinoceroses, sloth bears, barasingers and even lions. India. It is estimated that nearly 350 species of fish live in the entire drainage system of the Ganges River. Another famous animal that lives in the Ganges River is the freshwater Ganges dolphin. This animal has been declared the national aquatic animal of India. Previously, this species of dolphin existed in large numbers in the Ganges River. However, this species is currently seriously threatened by dam construction and pollution. Why is the Ganges River important in spirituality? The etymology of the sacred Ganges River is Ganga, the embodiment of the goddess Ganga. Legend has it that in order to save people from a severe drought, the god Shiva pulled a river from the heavens above and let it flow through his hair for thousands of years and then poured down to earth. Ganga is the embodiment of the Ganges River, a god worshipped by Hindus as the goddess of purification and forgiveness. Known by many names, Ganga is often depicted as a beautiful, selfless woman. In Hinduism, Ganga is considered the mother of humanity. Pilgrims drop the ashes of their loved ones into the Ganges River, which is believed to bring the souls, purified souls, to liberation from the cycle of birth and death. In the Vedas, the most solemn words are also devoted to praising the Ganges River for its function of neutralizing all sins and cleansing all impurities. According to Hindu beliefs, the people who make up the majority of the Indian continent, bathing in the Ganges River means all sins are washed away. Drinking river water before death is a sign of good luck for both the living and those returning to heaven. Many Hindus also request to be cremated on the banks of the Ganges River and then scatter the ashes into the river. Throughout history, since the beginning of legend, every morning, at dawn, tens of thousands of Indians flock to the banks of the Ganges River to bathe, to meet, share, and chat. For them, it is a great blessing in life, so no power can take away that favor. In human symbolism, water symbolizes the purification of desires, guiding people to the bright, benevolent region. Because it is a flow, river is a symbol of renewal and rebirth. Furthermore, it is also a symbol of purity, because it is purified, and a tool of liberation. But in Indian culture, the sacred Ganges River has an even higher symbolic meaning of bestowing prosperity and blessed salvation. Therefore, those who bathe in the Ganges River will be infused with purity into their hearts by the goddess. Most Hindus believe so. Ganges River water is holy water. Millions of pilgrims bring home large and small buckets of water to give to friends and family, because the river's water is considered sacred in India. Furthermore, this river is considered the holiest river in India, having great spiritual, religious and ritual significance. Many Indians bathe in this river to purify their bodies. Why scatter ashes into the Ganges River? Hindus believe that if the soul is cremated and the ashes scattered on the Ganges River, the soul will escape reincarnation and reach nirvana. Varanasi is the holiest of the 7 holy cities of Hinduism. The city is very often called the City of Temples, the Holy City of India, the City of Lights, and the City of Learning. The city is also known as the cultural capital of India. The Ganges River flows from north to south. Particularly in Varanasi, the Ganges River flows from south to north, toward the Himalayan source. Therefore, many Hindus believe that in this land of Varanasi, the Ganges River flows towards heaven. For Hindus, making a long pilgrimage to Varanasi to be cremated after death and scatter ashes into the sacred waters of the Ganges River is a privilege. They believe that just like that, their reincarnation will end, and the soul can reach nirvana. In fact, the funeral service industry provides the main source of revenue for the city's economy. Every day at Manikarnika Ghat, Varanasi's major cremation ground, about 100 bodies are cremated along the banks of the Ganges River. Manikarnika Ghat operates all year round, day or night. The eternal flames of the funeral pyres are said to have burned brightly for centuries. Every day, this place is filled with mourners. But the sad reality is that those who want to die in Varanasi have to wait in crowded asylums in the city. You will meet countless elderly people, many of whom beg on the streets day after day, saving money for their own funerals. To die and be cremated in Varanasi is an opportunity to end the cycle of reincarnation. It is a great honor, and the ultimate goal of people living in the temporary world, from the point of view of Hindus. Tourists are welcome to watch the cremation ceremony, but taking photos is strictly prohibited. People believe that the photos can interrupt the soul's journey to nirvana. Polluted river. The Ganges River is suffering from extremely high pollution levels, affecting the 400 million people living near the river. Sewage from cities along stretches of the river, industrial waste and religious offerings wrapped in non-biodegradable plastic bags are the main sources of pollution in the river as it flows through densely populated areas. Residential. The problem is compounded by the fact that many poor people depend on the river for basic needs such as bathing, washing and cooking. Varanasi, a city of 1 million people where many pilgrims come to bathe in holy water in the Ganges River, releases about 200 million liters of untreated human sewage every day. After cremating the deceased in the ghats of Varanasi, the bones and ashes are thrown into the Ganges River. However, in the past, thousands of uncremated bodies were thrown into the river during cholera epidemics, spreading the disease. Even today, holy men, pregnant women, people with leprosy/chickenpox, people bitten by snakes, people who committed suicide, poor people and children under 5 years old are not cremated at the ghats but are allowed to float. To decompose in water. In addition, people who did not have enough wood to cremate the entire body left many half-burned body parts behind. Do Indians have any problems? The reason is very simple, because Indians are used to it so their bodies have resistance. You must know that Indians have been drinking Ganges water for many generations and cooking with Ganges water, so their bodies are used to bacteria. Even if someone gets sick after drinking Ganges water, they will not suspect that it is the cause because for them Ganges water is sacred and inviolable. And the recent information also ends today's story. If you find the video interesting, please click like, subscribe to the channel to support, as well as to receive the earliest notification every time our video is broadcast. For now, goodbye and see you again.